What's up guys? So it's currently Golden Week in Japan, so you know it's about 10 days worth of holidays. Now we did quite a lot last year, so this year I don't really have too much planned. What I thought I'd do is I'll probably just explore a bit more of the parts of Tokyo I don't usually frequent. So today we're covering the western part around Kichijoji and Nakano. So this is Satou meatball, so this is where they have the famous Meiji katsu. Today I actually want some ramen, so I'm actually heading down there to my favorite ramen chain. But this one, the queue kind of goes all the way down there, so you know, even if I'm not going for ramen, I probably wouldn't be lining up anyway. We're currently in the main park called Kichijoji. I can never remember what the name of this park is. Look at all these couples having a nice, wonderful time on Golden Week. The funny thing about all these though, is that supposedly there's a curse here. That if you are a couple and you go on these, you are doomed to break up eventually. Don't know if these guys know that, but it's gonna be a lot of heartbreak soon. All these people doomed to suffer the life of being alone. Okay, so we're in our last stop for the day, which is Nakano. So I'm kind of tired, so I think I'm going to call it a day right there, so I'm going to head home for now. But the week's not over yet, so we'll be doing some other stuff on Golden Week. Okay, so today we're in the district of Kameido. We're here to visit the local shrine. This is sort of where I was staying the first week I moved to Japan, so it's nice to be back here. I totally forgot to shut off the main roads from time to time as well. So yeah, let's go have a look at the shrine. Okay, so as you can see, it's not the biggest shrine, but it's definitely pretty. I don't know, it feels a bit like I'm out of season, just a tad, because it doesn't seem like all the flowers are fully bloomed. It's still pretty good. Okay, I'm back in Odaiba for the meat festival. So this is the second year in a row which I'm attending. It's a bit on the expensive side. I think that each ticket costs 700 yen and some items requires 2 tickets, but you know, nonetheless it was really good last year, so I'll come back and check it out. I should really explain how this thing works. So there's 2 ways to go about this. First way, which I did, is to buy tickets. So you got 700 yen for 1 ticket. Some of these requires 2 tickets though. In addition, I also got fast pass, so it allows me to sort of skip most of the line. So I mean, you can see we've just opened maybe up 15 minutes, so the lines is already going quite long. If we're here for maybe about an hour, it'll be even longer than that. And I'm presuming with these waiting times are probably about 20 to 30 minutes already. So you know, I'm going to use this. So I bought 4 tickets, so that's enough to get me 2 big meals. Now in addition to these, you can also use e-cash, so you're talking about, you know, your Suica cards, your Passmo cards, that sort of thing. Those, you still have to go through the long line though. There's another one called ID, so it's sort of like an electronic credit card, which I tried to use because my credit card's compatible, but unfortunately my phone doesn't, the app doesn't work on my phone, so I can't use that. So yes, we already had 2 different things. So the first one was a fried katsu, and second one, which I picked using my Suica card, because it's only a 1 ticket thing, is Horomon, which is sort of like animal innards. So now we're going to go for 1 more to finish this morning. This is still my breakfast actually, breakfast / lunch. So we're going for 1 more, and then we will wander around Odaiba for a bit. Just to show you how good the fast ticket is, I got this in about middle of the 2, and I skipped that whole queue over there. And that's not even the longest queue, there's much longer queues as well, but you know, fast tickets are definitely worth it. There's a lot of meat actually, compared to some of the other ones I've had before. Very flavorful. Okay, definitely learned a lot from last year going to the meat festival, because last year it took me about 2.5 hours to try 3 different things. This year only took me 25 minutes, and that's because I used the fast pass and sort of a bit of a strategy of going there early, going to the popular one first, then going to one that's not so popular, so it's pretty fast, then using the fast pass at the very end. But anyway, right now I am at Diamond City, just at round 1, and just going to go around the amusement center, see if there's anything interesting or anything we can win. There's a pudding festival being run right next to the Gundam. Holy crap, that's a long queue. Interesting, well, there's definitely more people going to the meat festival. There's no queue outside this time round. Maybe they've gone better at organizing. There's definitely a lot more people in there though. And I was just there about an hour and a half ago. The thing about Odaiba during Kodou week is that there's festivals everywhere. It's pretty cool, but it definitely brings the crowds. Yep, no luck in most of the arcades, but I won this one though. Yay, just in time for the Pokemon movie too. Okay, I'm currently in Dex Odaiba in what looks like a very retro sort of arcade alleyway thing. It's pretty cool. There's a few chance games and little shops that's quite interesting around here. Definitely worth checking out. It's on the way to the Takoyaki Museum as well. Definitely going that direction. Okay, so this is probably about my 6th or 7th time in Odaiba now. This is actually the first time walking along the beach. It's definitely a beautiful area, a lot of people as expected. So you can see the Fuji TV station behind me, as well as the 2 shopping malls that I was at before. We're going to do one other thing which I've always wanted to do, and that's to go across the Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, I just need to figure out how the heck to get on it. Here we go. Not entirely sure how long this bridge is. I'm guessing maybe 2 Ks? Could be less, probably is less. Hopefully it's less. Okay, review of the Detective Pikachu movie. It's a bit hard for me to review that because there's a huge nostalgia effect in there. I mean, half the time it's like, oh my god, look at the Bulbasaur walking, it's so cute. I'll say the plot point's probably a bit predictable. The movie was just a bit campy, but it was kind of a good campy. Overall, I think it's a good movie. I think if I take away the nostalgia effect, I'll probably say maybe about 7.5 out of 10. I'll say if you're a Pokemon fan, definitely watch it. Else, it's a good time. It's a fun movie, I think. I guess for now is that island and those 2 over there is for helping against tsunamis or giant waves from impacting Odaiba. This is the same bridge that shares the same track as the Yuri Kamone monorail and a cross cars as well. It's a very interesting walk. I'm not halfway yet though. As I just want to go. Yeah, I do kind of want to check out the other side. It looks like it's got a decent view of Tokyo Tower. Yeah, I kind of trust this side because I want to see a bit more of Odaiba, but without getting to the point that you're not going to be able to see much of it anymore. So I do kind of want to figure out to get into that side. Looks like there's random breakpoints in the middle. Maybe for maintenance purposes, not too sure. Guessing we're about near the halfway point because this looks as where it starts to go downhill a bit. It's actually quite an easy walk. It doesn't feel too steep. Yeah, we definitely hit the downhill part now. Oh, finally I got one on the train. I must say, I am feeling kind of hungry. I mean, I had those 3 plates of meat, but that was probably about 7-8 hours ago now. I haven't eaten anything since. So let's get some ramen. And on brunch, on my favorite ramen chain found. Don't judge me. It is, after all, only the 2nd time I'm having it this week, so it's not that much. Here it is. Yay. Yeah, I had a big bowl of ramen, so I decided to do a little walk to a station about 2 kilometers from here, rather than take the one that's right next to the restaurant. I always forget how big the Tokyo Tower is. It just kind of gets completely dwarfed by Skytree, but it is still pretty tall as well, right? Okay, last day of Golden Week today. It's been a while since I went to Meiji Shrine, so I thought I might as well just go have another look around. It's a bit symbolic as well because this is the first major spot I went to since I moved here. And this area does have a few things going on during Golden Week. I remember last year we did watch the archery competition. It is a very nice area. You wouldn't have thought it's so close to Harajuku and Shibuya, which is like two of the most busiest places in the whole of Tokyo. Okay, so Meiji Shrine, in my opinion, is actually not too much to see. It's a very simple shrine. It's not, well, the shrine itself is not that big. What I do like about it though is the secludedness. Like I mentioned, it's sort of in the middle of Tokyo, and yet it doesn't feel like it. You can hear how quiet it is. And Harajuku is probably only a few hundred meters that way, and that area is usually bustling. Now, of course, I did come quite early. It's about 9 something in the moment, so I can see the crowd and the tour group starting to come in a bit. It is one of my favorite shrines in Tokyo, but I don't come here very often because it is a bit far out of the way, unless it happened to be around Harajuku area. And it's so different walking through Shibuya when most of the shops are still not open yet. That's me done for Golden Week. Hope you enjoyed this video. Heading back to my apartment now to study some Japanese because I got a test tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed that. See you later.